Hello, everyone. Just another quick update. Hopefully, this is another quick update like before. Every time I say quick update, video seems to go longer and longer and longer. But yeah, just a very quick update. I did go to the doctor today. I had my blood drawn and everything. I like this doctor. This is actually a new doctor that I've recently now been to. It's my third time now I've been to him. My other doctor was in another town, but because I was traveling between towns all the time, I opted to take that doctor there because I was always close to that side. But recently I have been closer to home in my hometown, or where I live, anyways. Not hometown, but yeah, where I live. And I started seeing this doctor. And I must say, he's much better than the other doctor in the sense that the other doctors like rush you. So you come into the doctor's room and then you like sit down and like ask you what's wrong now. You say what's wrong, and then they say okay, and you must go. You like not even there for like 10 minutes, and they're like rushing out, giving you a prescription and go. And then you come back, say it's not working. They rush you out again, and then they give you another prescription, and so on, so on, so on. Where this doctor listens to me, I mean, like this morning I came in at about uh, 20 past 8. He saw me, and I walked out of his office at like something 5 past 9. It's like a 45-minute doctor's visit, which is it's not something I experience anymore. These doctors want to rush out so quickly. So he listened, and I told him still that I'm experiencing the abdominal pain, and I've been telling him that some about other symptoms. So the nice thing, or not nice, but like the good thing about doing this YouTube thing about my long COVID journey is that I get to review and talk about my symptoms or things that have been happening to me. And sometimes things seem, to me anyways, like I'll be experiencing some kind of symptom that I know is like out of place or that's weird, and that I can go to doctor for and say like, whoa, this is strange, not happened before. But there's some symptoms that don't seem like they are important enough to mention. So once I start talking about it, I can be like, wait, maybe that is something I should take a look at. And through talking about this with my abdominal pain and everything, I was doing some research online to see, what it could be. They say you don't Google, it's not good for you and everything. But it opted me to like think or look into a symptom that I experienced more closely, and that was I can't even remember exactly when it was, but it was about 4 months, 5 months ago, 6 months ago. But it was definitely within this year that I had an episode, the one for a week actually, where my stool, because I did speak about my stool being yellow now, um, but back this time it was like white, and at first I was like, that is whatever, maybe I ate something or whatever, and then for like 5 days it happened, and never it went away, and I never experienced it again. And oh, the sun is now on me. And I then today I mentioned it. I said to him, I didn't think it was relevant then, but now reading online about what it could be and that could point out to pancreas issues, I said to him, I've experienced this before, and now it's pointing to pancreas issues. I'm having pain there. Could this be related? And then he asked me afterwards, was my urine dark? So I was like, yo, I was also peeing, like it almost looked like I was peeing coke, but I just thought maybe I was dehydrated or something. So he said, yo, that seems like it might be a pancreas issue. And then he proceeded to tell me that it's been bothering him that my sugar was high or is pre-diabetic now, because he says that I am pretty young. I don't have a history of diabetes in my family. I'm not like overweight or anything like that. And he says that there's obviously something that's going on, and he now, this blood test I done today to draw my blood to do my HbA1c and blood sugar. He's testing a few other things in there as well, and it's going to test my pancreatic enzymes. Now, yeah, I'm just hoping that this is nothing serious. I'm pretty sure something would be picked up on the ultrasound if it was, because I said to him, could this be like cancer or something? He's like, he doesn't think so because the ultrasound would have picked something up definitely. And he says if it's small, where the ultrasound wouldn't pick it up, it wouldn't cause the symptoms. So he says he doesn't think so. He says it could be pancreatitis that happened. a episode, and now it could be like something that's just happened again and again, or it could be like a chronic type of pancreatitis, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But I'll wait for the blood test and then see from there, because he said if the blood tests come back, whoa, the sun is horrible. If the blood tests come back that like it's showing something abnormal, then he's going to do a endoscopy. I was going to organize that. He asked me if I want a CT. I said I don't want a CT because I don't want radiation. I would much rather have a MRI. Those of you know that MRIs do not use radiation. It's magnetic stuff. So I don't want to go through all these X-rays, MRIs, CTs, and like just expose myself to radiation. I want him to be like, if there's something pointing towards something, test for that. I don't want to just be tested for or you get a CT now just for, my reassurance, and then I'm exposing myself to radiation where you as a doctor don't believe that there's anything going on. So if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. Hopefully I'm going to get the blood test tomorrow. It could be maybe the next day, but it's a public holiday, so I don't know if it'll come the next day. But usually the turnaround times on these blood tests are quite quick. It's usually a day. So we'll see. They've also tested my iron levels now. I asked for that though, because I said that, maybe this is a malabsorption problem, and if I'm deficient in some minerals or anything like that, who knows. But I want to see, because I'm experiencing like this dry lips. Sometimes my face is like pale, but there's another thing that's weird. Like my face will be pale, like to the extent where people are like, you look white, you're like, what's wrong? So I'm like, I don't know, to me I've seen fine, but it's been windy or cloudy, so I thought, I'm just not getting a tan. But then I'll wake up the next day and I'll look like I'm tanned. Now obviously that made me think maybe it's like a jaundice issue, don't know. But at this stage it's causing me a lot of anxiety, where like I don't know what's going on. The doctor doesn't know what's going on, but he did tell me now today that he asked me if I'm stressed or anxious. I said yes. I mean, this is causing me a lot of stress and anxiety. And then he proceeded to say, yeah, even if I am stressed and anxious, there is physical symptoms happening to me that is cause for concern to investigate further. I also then proceeded to tell him about my lymph nodes, that I've still got lymph nodes that swollen. And then he like first got up and he was feeling them, and he was like, and this hasn't been, and it's been like this whole time. So I was like, yeah, I did tell him about it the previous visit, but I don't think he took it seriously at first. But now he felt them today, and he was like, yeah, no, they are quite big, they're quite prominent. But he says the pathology or the feeling of it is not like worrying, it's like on the borderline of a centimeter, but not a centimeter. And the fact that they haven't changed size in more than a year, he says, shouldn't be something, but it's also something to keep an eye on. He says all these pieces are coming together as a puzzle now. So I hope it's not coming together to something bad, but we'll have to see. But yeah, anyways, hopefully I'll get answers soon, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. This is horrible. This is not nice to go through this, but yeah. Peace.